I've seen the future.
Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid and welcome to the Universal Energy Forecast, the Oracle card forecast for this week of October the 17th. And I wish you could smell what I smell right now. I am making the most awesome vegan, gluten-free apple crisp, my most favorite thing now that the Macs have come out, the Macintosh apples. And it's fall, it's my most favorite time of year. It's like going back to school and getting ready for Halloween and having apples and soup. That's my other favorite thing, is soup. So I'm sending you the smells of cinnamon. Anyway, we're still using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, which happen to be so lucky lately, I have to say. You know, when Uncharted came out, I started thinking again about maps, and the Enchanted Map Oracle card were created to help you navigate and make a connection to Spirit and have a dialogue and a direct communication with Spirit while you navigate the uncharted realms of your life, right? And that's how they were created, because every time you use an Oracle system, it's all about the uncharted. Then I wrote the book Uncharted, and I'd been using my other deck that was out brand new this year, Wisdom of the Oracle, which was super popular and was great. But I had this calling to go back to this deck, the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And we got an email this week, and we've signed the deal, and I just want to announce that these cards are going to be a regular tool that's going to be used in a Good Witch's character named Fiji in a brand new TV series called Midnight Texas on NBC. So I'm going to announce it, and I've signed it, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be so much fun and so wild. I love it. Okay, so you will see me, not me on TV, you're going to see my cards. So this week, let's think about this. Remember that these cards are less predictive than prescriptive. So we ask ourselves, what do we need to know about the energies this week? Now, we just came out of a big giant supermoon, and a beautiful, unbelievably humongous moon was in the sky this weekend. And everyone was slightly cuckoo because of it. I don't know about you, but it sure stirred up a whole lot of stuff for me. And the interesting thing is, and I don't know if that happened to you, but my first card is that we would be coming out of addiction. So I don't know if you ate too much or if you have partied too much or what you did. But the first card is rock bottom in the protection position, and it tells us that we are indeed looking at ourselves and cleaning up any kind of compulsive behavior that we may have entered into in the past few days. So that's kind of interesting. The other thing that it talks about is that you can't go down any further, and that the old ways that don't work can never work. If they didn't work, they're not going to work. So this is a realization this week of saying, you know what, if I really want something brand new, I do have to step into uncharted territory. I cannot go back to the familiar, but I don't know what I'm doing. So the great part about that I don't know is Come Together, which is that beautiful card. And you know, we're using a lot of giraffes in this deck, which is about being able to have that higher sight and that higher vision of your higher power. And Come Together is saying that community is going to band around you, and that you have like-minded other travelers that you have to connect with. And it's saying that's the prescription for this week. Don't be isolated. Enter into this week knowing full well that you can co-create your reality in partnership with Spirit, surrendering the form and hanging with your tribe. And that's what is being required this week, is check that out and know I can't do this anymore. So who's got it? Who can I follow is the other thing. Like, who's got their, you know, poop together? So you want to follow somebody, or you at least want to look at people who have actually had their epiphanies. That's why I love my book club, the Uncharted Book Club, which you're welcome to join, because we have rules in there that you only share the solution and the epiphany. Everybody knows what the stories are, what doesn't work. Let's find out what can work. So that's what it's time to share. Golden Palace. I love this card, because Golden Palace is about the kind of abundance that you can't fake. It's not about things, even though you could be surrounding yourself with tangible items that prove to you that you're abundant. But abundance is something beyond that. It means that you have access to Spirit, that you can trust that your co-creation, which means you go out into the world and you tune in and you call the formless into form. and you are there in service to the world. You got to trust that the people, places, things, anything that you need and desire is there to help you serve others and help you serve as, you know, serve the spirit within, the indwelling spirit. So now, all Golden Palace also represents success after, and I'm going to say this after failure, because the first card was rock bottom in the protection position. So there is a level of surrendering because you have failed at something as well. So this is really good, because it's just like, just when you let go of everything, all of a sudden things start to come together. Now, the Magic Stream is an excellent card as well, too. Magic Stream card number 18 tells us that in this flow where we are in communion with Spirit, praying with Spirit to be of service, you know, with our inspiration, our inspired projects, ideas, creations, relationships, jobs, everything that populate our world about ourselves. And we don't do this alone, of course, you know, we do it with everyone. This tells us we're in that flow, that we are in communication, in communion with Spirit, and that Spirit is flowing through us and for us. And remember this, what is yours cannot go past you. It just might not be knocking at your door when you want it to. So surrender, chop wood, carry water, and have a great week this week. Looks fantastic. Love you all, and I'm super, super excited. Everybody that's in the Uncharted Book Club knows we have a contest going on this week. If you're interested in what that contest is to win a half-an-hour reading with me worth $400, come on in at the Uncharted Book Club. Just look up Uncharted Book Club on Facebook. Join us in there, and you'll get the instructions about the fantastic, fun, really fun contest that we have where you could win something this week. Love you all. Take care. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, and leave a comment. I love to read them.
I've seen the future. It's beautiful. I've seen the future. I